Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayine Sarvamagala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidyayine. Jai Guru Sri Guru, Jai Guru Sri Guru, Jai Guru Sri Guru, Jai Guru Radharaman, Janita, Jai Gaur, Jai Sri Radhe Shyam. Radhe Shyam y bienvenidos. Welcome. I received a super interesting email about 1 week ago with questions regarding to Mahamantra, a topic that I have been studying and speaking previously, but especially on this kind of verses I haven't been documenting yet since, well, a lack of time to grow more or to make videos, etc. But I will dedicate this video, these minutes, to explain these kind of verses that, by the way, for the ones who are truly studying Mahamantra, they will find out some of verses like Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi 783, that looks like there is mention to Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But I will explain not only with Chaitanya Charitamrita, but also with Chaitanya Sataka by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. What the pūrva-ācāryas truly mean by Mahamantra in this case? Let's see. It's normal that we, from a starting point of view on Mahamantra, that all the Western world got Mahamantra through ISKCON. This is no doubt, and we should be very, very thankful for it. But as we know, that is not the full story of Gaudiya Vaishnavism and how to achieve the maximum perfection in this path. Therefore, we start discovering, reading, getting information from different places, different parivars, sampradayas, etc., until we get to the core of our philosophy. But the ghosts of our previous birth, our previous life as a bhakta, are still there for many. So, from a psychological point of view, many who truly discover that the Gaudiya Math and ISKCON point of view is elementary, is important in some aspect of the spiritual development, but it's not the full story, so they start going and getting the right information, but without cleaning up the misconceptions of the previous acharyas or ideas or books that we have been studying for so long. Therefore, everything that we are looking and checking and seeing and asking has the prisma, has the color of the lens of our previous preconceptions. And that is the main problem. Many people will not accept Krishna because they came to say from a Christian background and by Christian preachers and church to say, they are saying to them from day one that God has no form and has no name, is a mystery. All of this is a mystery, right? So when information about Krishna is in front of them, they will deny directly because they say, no, but God does not have a name. This is because the preconceptions, what they learned previously, and they haven't been truly thinking, okay, if God is God and is omniscient and all-powerful, then he cannot have a name or a form. This is directly against the very nature of God. God is supreme, so he can have a form, no form, 1 million forms, 1 infinite forms, and infinite names, and not names as a Parabrahman or Nirvana. And everything is correct because God has no limit, no limitation. So he can have a form, he can have a name. So this is the point that many are still struggling with the thing about Mahamantra. So when we read mantra or Mantra, Krishna, mantra, on śāstras many times came this idea like, oh, yes, here we have Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. But luckily, there is much more to discover and to think about. So today I will present this interesting tattva, this truth on Mahamantra and mantras and Krishna Naam, that it's quite possible that many had never heard this before. And I openly must to say that I was also tricked by some of the verses that I found on the śāstras. I was not I was not able to understand them. So I had to go to ask to one prominent Goswami who lives in Vrindavan, to whom I asked previously, maybe 1 year ago, in case that is watching this video, if I can quote him in regarding to a text that I am actually writing, but I'm not finished yet, on this exactly topic, and he didn't answer. So I don't know. Since I am a Western born, sometime Indian logic I don't understand. Like if no answer means no or means yes, I have no idea. For me the things are very clear. It's yes or not. So since no answer on that, I cannot quote his name, but I can say thank you very much for opening my eyes on this topic. By the way, he also is supporting that the true version of the śāstras and saying that Mahamantra is only a japa mantra because it's a mantra. Okay, so he revealed this information to me and was incredible, because after that I start seeing the śāstras and understanding exactly the point of the Acharyas, what they are writing, what is happening, and what is wonderful about this, and that's why I'm sharing with you. I don't want to change your mind. Even I don't know who is watching this video now, you know, how I will like to change your mind. I'm only sharing because when you have the keys how to study and see the Siddhanta, the real story, then it's a new world opening in front of you, with deepness, with sweetness, with realization, with understanding, with Shraddha, real Shraddha, no faith, Shraddha, out of the analytic scientific studies of the śāstras. So this information is super, super interesting, super important, and I am glad to share it with you today. And of course, you can reach me out by email, gaurasanga with GHA at the end at gmail.com, in case that you have more verses or you do not agree with me. I will be very happy to read why not. This is the way of studying, right? You need to contrast in order to progress and to understand better. And if somebody has been truly finding out that Mahamantra is a Kirtan mantra as well as japa, then please let me know. But do not quote or quote on things that I have been already explaining on my previous videos. About 2 years of videos speaking about this. I wrote a book, is available in English, so please check that information first. If I haven't been seeing that, I will be extremely happy to see something more, because this is the mantra of our Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and this is the biggest gift that we have as a humankind, as Kali Jiva. So I am very happy to keep studying and seeing more details that maybe I have been missing. The first verse that I get in the email, and with this verse I will respond. I answer actually the email, but I will answer here with this verse. I answer all those verses, and the verse reads: Krishna nama mahamantrera eta swabhava jai jape tara krishne upajaje vava. So if we go, this is the, of course, is Veda base or Veda base, I don't know how to pronounce this, Veda base. It's the version of Swami Bhaktivedanta, who did a great work in translating Chaitanya Charitamrita. So far nobody has been doing it, so this is a good reference for us. There are many mistranslations I have been quoting actually in videos, but more or less we have the text, we can see some leelas and see something, so I am grateful with that as well. So synonyms or word to word, yeah, Krishna Nama is the name of Krishna. Here it reads the holy name of Krishna, correct. Mahamantrera, of the supreme hymn, the supreme mantra. But here this is very important. This is not the Mahamantra Hare Krishna. It's the Krishna Nam Mahamantrera, of the supreme mantra or hymn. Eta, this is its swabhava, nature, and its very nature. Yet anyone jape, chants, tara, his, Krishna, unto Krishna, upa jaya, develops bhava, ecstasy. So here we have the word jape. But jape, of course, here from a fanatic point of view, I can take it like there is reading that Krishna Naam mantra, mahamantra is for japa. But here japa means to repetition, because japa is not only japping with a mala, but also means repetition. So this verse can be taken on both ways. 1. Krishna Nama Mahamantra. The Mahamantra with the Krishna name can be repeated by anyone in japa, and everybody will develop bhav, ecstasy. So the bliss, divine bliss. But this can be one translation, all right? But the translation here, it reads, it is the nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is not correct. Here should be the name of Krishna. That is the biggest of the hymns, the biggest of the holy names, the biggest of the mantras. This is the Krishna Naam. Anyone who chants, actually the word here is jape tara. Anybody who repeats this name will fall in ecstasy, will get ecstasies. Anand. So verse like this appears also by Sarvabhauma in Chaitanya Sataka, verse 64, actually very interesting verse, and we will see exactly the same here. So we have verse 64, Pisana Shitan Kali Papa Vitan Sambiksha Gauri Hari Nama Mantram Swayam Dadau Bhakta Janam Samadhiset Guru Swa Sankirtana Nitya Bhadyam. So if we see the verse to verse, the word by word, Vishana, morose, minds, sins of Kali, frightened, observing the golden Lord Gaura, the mantra Harinam, Harinama Mantram. As the previous verse, when it reads Harinam Mantram, looks like we are speaking about the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because it's what we know. Mantra with the Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Ram. But actually, the pūrva-ācāryas are calling the name of Krishna or the name of Hari, the Harinam. They say that the Harinam is the biggest of the mantras, not because it is a mantra by itself. It's not like a mantra, it's not a Vedic mantra to say Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, etc. It's not this, but mantra in the way that it is the supreme giver of freedom, of moksha, of liberation. So in this way, they call it mantra. And also because the Harinam, the name of Hari, can be repeated. We saw in the previous verse, right? They say japa. Jape, that you can repeat this name, constantly repeating the name, and this name, the name of Krishna, has the supreme power in itself. It is the name of Krishna superior to any mantra. There is not mantra more powerful or stronger than the power that the Krishna Naam has. So when the pūrva-ācāryas are speaking here, they say Harinama Mantram, they say that the name of Hari as a mantra, or the name of Hari indeed is a mantra. Because in this very book, Chaitanya Sataka, in the previous verses, also Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is explaining what is this mantra. He say this mantra is the Krishna Naam. And obviously, you can go to the text and to read the text, but don't read only the translation by Ishkon or by somebody from Gaudiya Math. You must to truly read the verse to verse, the word by word, when it reads Krishna Mantram, Harinam, Mahamantram. So you will understand, wow, they are speaking about the name of Krishna. They are not mentioning here Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. They are not saying that. What they are speaking about is the name of Krishna. They are doing Sankirtan, glorification on the glories of Krishna Naam. So the Krishna Naam is supreme to any mantra. The Krishna Naam is the supreme of the hymns. The Krishna Naam is the supreme of the stotrams. So therefore, Krishna Naam is the mahamantra. Mahamantra as concept, and not referring mahamantra as the mahamantra japa, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Harinama mantram, so it refers to the name of Krishna that is a mantra in itself. It has all the power in itself. Swayam, himself that gave bhakta janam to his devotees, samidesit, instructed, kurusva, perform, sankirtana, congregational chanting, or also in a more Sanskrit way we can say sankirtan is to praise, praising. What? Praising the Harinam. Which Harinam? Krishna Naam. That is the Mahamantra, is the biggest of the mantras. It's the most powerful word combination, sound that you can repeat. Nritya, dancing, bhadyam, and playing of musical instruments. So here many people are taken from the 100th verse of this book, Chaitanya Sataka by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. They are taking only this verse to say, oh, read Mahamantra, Gauranga chanting, dancing, musical instruments. This verse is not speaking about Mahamantra Hare Krishna, since Sarvabhauma in the first verses of this book, he explaining the glories of Krishna Naam, that Krishna Naam, the name of Krishna, is the supreme vibration, spiritual transcendental vibration. The supreme spiritual word is the Mahamantra, because in which other way they can say the same? You understand? In English or in many languages we have words that are not existing. We have concepts that are not possible to explain by words. For example, the concept of prema. Prema in English is translated as love, but is incorrect, not correct. Prema is a spiritual essence, supreme. It's not the same that the love that the Beatles or Madonna speak love in the songs. Love, love, love. Song is cheap love, material love is not prim. So in the original words, we have words in the Sanskrit to say, or in the philosophy, we have words that are not possible to translate. In the same manner, there are some concepts that are not possible to explain with other words more than what they are saying already. So Harinam, Krishna Naam is supreme, and this supreme name has the power, the supreme power. So it's a Maha mantra, mantra because we can jap, we can repeat it. Do you understand what I mean? So the translation reads, seeing the morose and frightened minds of the living entities tormented by the sins of Kali Yuga, Sachinandan Gaura Hari personally gave them the holy name of Sri Hari. He instructed his devotees to perform Sankirtan, chanting the holy names in congregation while dancing and playing musical instruments. So in this occasion, in this verse, Sankirtan, yes, is speaking about Kirtan. Kirtan is what is related to, yes, musical instrument and dancing with a group of people. But the word Sankirtan literally is to praise. So here say to praise the name of Hari, that is the supreme mantra, the Mahamantra, while dancing and playing musical instruments. But here is not speaking, and I have to say it again and put the accent, it's not speaking about the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, it's speaking about the name of Hari. The name of Hari, that is Krishna, is the supreme mantra, is the Mahamantra. But it's not Mahamantra Hare Krishna as the Diksha mantra we get as Gaudiya tradition. Another question that will arise here or can complicate the things for the understanding is that some say, okay, Shankar Mat, they are doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and the Ramanandis, they are doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but be very aware of this. They are not doing the Gauranga's Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are doing the Vedic Upanishad Mahamantra, that is Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Our Mahamantra is different than that. Our Krishna is different than the Krishna for other lines or sampradayas. We worship the Krishna in Braja, others are worshipping the Krishna in Mathura or Krishna in Dwarka. This is not our Krishna. It's the same word, Krishna, yes, but the meaning is different. So this is very important to observe. What Shankar Mat do, what the Christian or Mahometans do, I don't care. I respect them all, almost all, yes, all, but I don't care what is their understanding on the process. They are not devotees of Gauranga. So what I have to do, what Gauranga said, and we have here. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is saying that Gauranga is giving the Harinam, the Krishna Nam, to everybody to chant, to praise it, dancing and playing musical instruments, so doing kirtan, and that is exactly what we do. This is correct. But it's not Mahamantra, it's Krishna Nam. See, to prove my words and in order that you can see and realize that I am saying is correct, we have to go to śāstras. It's not only that I can speak and it sounds logic. No, logic does not matter in the land of transcendence. We have to go to the śāstras of the pūrva-ācāryas. So we will visit again Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let's get to Madhya 796. And here is what Gauranga did himself, his companions, and when he was traveling in the 2 years in the South India, this is what Gauranga chant. So what he chant? Yes, he chant Krishna as a mantra, repeating Krishna. But there is no Mahamantra Hare Krishna. What he was chanting, Krishna, 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 Hey, Krishna, 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 Hey, Krishna, 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 Rakshamam, Krishna, 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 Pahimam, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshamam, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. So, here is it. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying it. Chaitanya Charitamrita is explaining it. So what he was chanting, yes, Krishna. How he was chanting, repeating the name of Krishna. Repeating like what? Like a mantra, repeating and repeating non-stop, Krishna, 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 Krishna. So he was chanting the biggest of the name, the biggest of the mantras. As I explained, this Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is explaining, and in several śāstras are explaining the supreme name is Krishna name, and this has the supreme power, so it is taken as a mantra, repeating as a mantra. And what Gauranga was doing, chanting Krishna and Rama as a mantra. But it's not Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this made all the difference, and I hope this helps. Truly, I hope this helps to you also to realize this incredible truth that had been hidden for so long. But when you get it, just bliss is start to come, because you get to the right path of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I'm not saying that you must take initiation on my order of Radharaman Sharan Dasdev, Nityananda Parivar. You can take any place, because all the Parivars, there are one or more people who have been discovering this and working and fighting for this real truth on Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Not only Radharaman Sharan Dasdev, as I have said. Radharaman is a Mahapurush, is a Lila avatar. There is no doubt on this. Just as Vijay Krishna Goswami was a Lila avatar, Radharaman Sharan was a Lila avatar, Jagat Bandhu Prabhu was a Lila avatar. And this is well known in Navadvip. In Navadvip, everybody knows that. But of course, Navadvip is the land of Gaudiya Vaishnavism traditional style. So the Western philosophers and preachers and monks haven't been in touch with this. That's why all these things can sound a little bit confusing and weird at first, but when you start getting into it, you realize, wow, this is the real thing, and we get connected to the real understanding, emotions, bhav, and siddhanta of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Mahavira Radharaman, Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Jai Shri Radheshyam, Suv Radhastami 2025.